Hi, I'm Matthew Sadinsky, President and CEO of PREP International. PREP stands for Pre-Qualified, Ready Employees for Power. And today I'm going to be focusing on where the jobs are and wanting to talk to new college grads, new high school grads, and guys and women transitioning from the military. This film clip is quite revealing.
Ben.
Excuse me. Mr. McGuire.
Ben.
Mr. McGuire.
Come with me for a minute. I want to talk to you. Excuse us, Joanne.
Of course.
Please. Thank you.
Oh, he is
He's just
sad.
different. I look at him and I can't believe it.
I know
I simply can't believe it.
I just want to say one word to you. Just one word.
Yes, sir.
Are you listening?
Yes, I am.
Plastics.
Exactly how do you mean?
There's a great future in plastics. Think about it. Will you think about it?
Yes, I will.
Enough said. That's a deal.
In 1967, Dustin Hoffman plays a college graduate just getting out of college and trying to figure out what he wants to do with his life, trying to figure out what is he good at, what does he want to take a risk at. And here, the one-word piece of advice that Mr. McGuire gives him is plastics. And I know I graduated from college in 1978, and the key words back then were information technology, computers. And if computers change my life, energy technology can change yours. If you're just graduating from high school or college now, there are a number of great careers. But understanding power systems and understanding energy technology really means you're understanding 5 or 6 different sectors. You have to understand fuel, because it takes a lot of fuel to make electricity: coal, gas, oil, nuclear. And really the only difference between those fuel types is how you make steam. Steam spins a turbine just like hydropower does, and that's generation. Generation is spinning a magnet inside a turbine, or solar power makes power. Then it moves over the middle finger as transmission, those big power lines that get where they are. And then there is distribution. When you see those power lines come in behind a barbed wire fence with those garbage can type of capacitors and switches, that's a distribution substation. And then from there it goes to your house or business through a meter, and there's money all along the way. So the last finger is markets. There's markets for fuel and coal and gas and oil, and there's markets for how you do generation and how you do transmission and how you do distribution. And then there's regulation over all of it. And there are good careers in every sector. This slide shows some of the sample job descriptions in each of those sectors: fuel, generation, transmission, distribution, markets, and regulation. And this slide shows the structure of the industry. Across the United States and Canada, there are about 125 investor-owned utilities. There used to be about 147, but as Duke Energy bought Progress Energy and bought Cincinnati Energy, Synergy, it's now one big company. So there's a lot of consolidation going on in the investor-owned utilities. And an investor-owned utility is a company you can buy stock in. Public power entities are government-owned power. Almost anything ending with an A, like TVA, Tennessee Valley Authority, or Bonneville Power Administration, or Southeastern Power Administration. This is publicly owned power. And there are about 1,100 of those entities across the United States. And then munis are cities that own their own power generation, transmission, and distribution assets. And co-ops, the members of the National Rural Electric Cooperative Association, are where mutual benefit societies, starting as farmers in agricultural areas, putting together their own assets for fuel generation and transmission. And there are good jobs in all of them. If you're interested in exploring a career in energy technology, register on the PREP site and ask us for more information. We'd be happy to try to connect you with one of our employers.